Alex, can you do that since it's your show? If you go into the Q&A live, oh, there we go. We're ready. Okay, we're live, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 8th grade virtual open house and Title I meeting. My name is Danica Rucker, and I am the 8th grade assistant principal. In a minute, we will be introducing you to all of your 8th grade teachers. We are so excited to start a new year, albeit very different. We know that we're going to make the best of it, and this virtual thing, we will tackle that. 8th grade is unique. They're the leaders of the building, and so we're expecting 8th grade to lead the charge in handling this well. So we need everybody to be responsible and to stay on track with all the work and just make the best out of it and have a good time. Our teachers are ready and prepared for you. So at this point, I am going to turn it over to Ms. Powell. I do want you all to know that this will be recorded so that parents that could not make it have an opportunity to watch this at a later time. Thank you.
Okay, so on tonight's agenda, if we can go to the next slide, we'll talk about that real quick. Okay, we're going to meet the 7th grade teachers and we're going to talk about some technical things, what to expect if you have a child with an IEP, English language learners, some of the things that are available through the counseling department, talk about related arts and Title I. But before we get to all of that, I have a fun little welcome back video that hopefully will get you all pumped and ready to go. Is there sound? Okay, so starting with, oh, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I am Erica Adkins, and I am one of the 8th grade English language arts teachers, and I will also be teaching the honors ELA course this year. This will be my 5th year teaching at Hill and my 13th year in Metro Nashville Public Schools. I have a bachelor's in English from UT, and I also have my master's in curriculum and instruction from TSU. In my free time, I enjoy reading, of course. I love reading mysteries and young adult literature, and I really enjoy getting reading suggestions from students, so start sending me those. I enjoy going to the lake and being on the boat or the jet ski and spending time with my family. I am married and have 2 wonderful daughters. I have a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old. And I also enjoy anything outdoors, whether it's hiking, walking, or just playing with my girls. So this year for 8th grade English language arts, students can expect to read a variety of complex texts. And as students are learning the literature standards, we will be reading various short stories, but there will also be options for novels. We will also read nonfiction, and in 8th grade, students are going to learn how to closely read and analyze or break down informational text, and we're going to explore the research process. In 8th grade, students really learn the importance of collecting their evidence and citing their sources that support their research. So in addition to research, some of the informational or explanatory writing that we do is learning how to write strong summaries and other analytical informational writing pieces. And students will learn narrative writing as well as argumentative. 8th graders, you should also expect to participate in several Socratic seminars, and this is where we will be talking about what you've been reading and writing and share your ideas in that discussion. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you soon, and I'm excited to teach literacy in the virtual world. And the other 8th grade English Language Arts teacher could not get on tonight, so I will introduce him to you. And this is Coach HEWITT Tomlin. This will be his first year teaching at HG Hill, and it's his 26th year teaching. He also coaches football, and this will be his 7th year to do that. He has 5 children and 2 grandkids. His class motto is "Excellence is a habit." And we're really excited that Mr. Tomlin is joining our team, and he comes with a lot of experience.
Okay, next up, we have 8th grade math. Unfortunately, neither one of our teachers are able to be here this evening, but here are some of the topics that they are going to be covering in class. And just to let you know, Ms. Baker is available if you have any questions. If you want to put them in the chat box, we can address them at the end. Also, if you have any other questions that don't have anything to do with math and you have questions in general, as they pop into your head, go ahead and put them in the Q&A box and we will address them at the end of our presentation. Okay, our first math teacher, Ms. Griffin. She's very excited to be here. As you can see from the picture, she's very active. She loves her puppy and spending time. Of course, lots of math and long hikes. And Ms. Reel has just moved to Nashville. In fact, I think she's actually right now, as we speak, in the process of moving, and that's why she is not available this evening. This is her first year at Hill, and she loves games, puzzles, painting, and obviously math. Favorite sport is soccer, so that's pretty exciting to see. And she loves Dr. Pepper. Okay, next up, we talk about social studies. That's me. So most of you had me last year in 7th grade. So I'm moving up to 8th grade and I am so excited to get to spend another year with you guys. We're going to be focusing on the colonization of the Americas. So from roughly the 1600s up to Reconstruction. And we're going to do a strong emphasis on applying historical thinking. We did that a lot last year, call that historiography, where we really think about the context and why we view history the way we do. And you know me, I like to look at all different perspectives. So we're going to dig a lot deeper in the multi-voice perspective, and we're going to look at history from a lot of different viewpoints. Believe it or not, this is my favorite course because so much of what is in the world today has its roots in early American history. So we are going to really dig deep and make a lot of connections between modern day and the colonial period. I've arranged a few guest speakers. I was busy over the summer. I got my National Geographic educator certification. So I have access to a lot of different explorers and people that are going to come in and talk. And of course, some Hamilton. Also, this is my 3rd year at Hill. I can't believe it. I still feel like a newbie, but here we are. On the bottom there, you're going to see every way that you can get in touch with me through Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and of course my email. So I'm very excited to get this year rolling with you guys. Okay, and I think Mr. Sales is here. Maybe.
All right.
Hey.
Hey. So I'm Mr. Sales. So I love that picture, by the way. That's great. And science this year there's going to be a lot of virtual labs, and you're going to learn why things work the way they do. And then you're going to be able to explain what you've learned as far as why things work the way they do. So with electricity, how does it happen? What does it do? What can we use it for? Chemicals, what happens when they come together? What new elements can be made? You're going to learn about Earth systems and why they function the way they do. So it'll be a very exciting year for science. I'm also be teaching physical science for high school credit, and that is always a highly interactive class where we kind of talk about the subject and then you start working on your own to discover why those things are the way they are. And then you will give presentations and whatnot that help solidify that learning and being able to explain it to others. So that's the basics of science for this year. I've been at Hill 10 or 11 years, I think. And I do a lot of outdoor activity. As a matter of fact, I just got back from running with some friends out in the woods. So I build trails. I do all sorts of things. I got 5 kids and 2 grandkids. And there you go. Look forward to seeing you guys virtually here in a couple of days, and then hopefully face to face before the end of the school year. Thanks.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Marianne Jackson. I am the 8th grade Exceptional Education Case Manager and Service Provider. This is my 12th year at HG Hill and going into my 27th year of teaching, all in Metro. Got my bachelor's degree at MTSU and looking forward to working with your kids. This year it is a little bit different than usual, but we'll all make it one way or another. And so I'll be getting in contact with parents. We're going to have a few slides here in a minute about what the clips are. So I'll be getting in contact with you if your child has an individualized education plan here over the next few days, because we will be working on getting that all set up for us for our virtual learning. Okay, so in looking at our slide here, CLIP, education loves their acronyms, so that's Continuous Learning Individualized Plan. So your CLIP is intended to capture how we will provide the services and supports outlined in your child's IEP or Section 504 plan. It does not take the place of an IEP. What it does is it transfers what the in-person services would look like into the virtual world. So parents of students who receive IEP services should have received a parent letter outlining what CLIP is, and parents will be contacted this week and next regarding the CLIP for your child, which is what the teachers are working on at this point. And it's good to know I'm the person that you contact with questions about this, which is what I would want you to do. And as I said, I will be contacting you, and that's my email address there. Okay, next slide. So the district will be holding a life lesson in collaboration with STEP, that's the Support and Training for Exceptional Parents, to provide more information about virtual learning and CLIPs. That's July 30th at 7 p.m. And so you can access the event, whatever that address is. So I'm assuming the PowerPoint may be going out, or you should have gotten an email from central office regarding this training. And it says, please join us live or watch the recording. Additionally, the district is planning a town hall event in collaboration with the Exceptional Education Family Advisory Council for sometime in August, and more information will be forthcoming with that.
Am I on? Hello, everyone. I'm Jan Moore. I'm one of 4 English language learning teachers, and I wanted to let you know a little bit about the English language learner program for 8th graders. Each student will have an individualized learning plan, and of course, We call that the ILP, and that'll provide specific language learning goals for each student, as well as being assigned a teacher, one of the four. Each student receives 5 hours of EL instruction per week, and that'll take place whether it's virtually or in person. And these teachers are going to be using the 8th grade level standards and curriculum. And for any student, English language learner who had a HEWITT score of 3.5 or higher, you'll be getting it kind of be a co-teaching setup. Well, you'll be in an English language arts class. Mr. Mr. Tomlin, I was calling him by his first name, sorry about that. Mr. Tomlin's class, along with Miss Selby. And so it'll be a co-teaching setup, and that's how they'll be receiving services. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at school. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Miss Davis. I'm your school counselor, and a lot of you I had last year. A little bit about my education. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology and Master's of Science in Guidance and Counseling, both received from Tennessee State University. This is my 7th year of school counseling, but this is my 2nd year at HG Hill, and I'm very excited to be here or be virtual with you as well. I've been married for 12 years, and I have 3 amazing children, as you can see them. And my hobbies include watching movies, spending time with my family, listening to music and reading. So school counseling for this year is going to be a little different. More things are to come on how we'll be able to see you all, but we will be doing group counseling. We will also be doing a lot of goal setting in 8th grade this year. And we will, for students who have 504s and who would need support meetings, parents, I will be contacting you concerning those meetings. And we'll be having a lot of support during social emotional learning and some more character education as well. So, hello everyone, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
Okay, so some of you may have attended the Related Arts Open House, and so this is already information that you have. But if not, there is a link here for a form that you will need to fill out to request which related arts you would like your student to be part of. And once you get that filled out, the hope is that we can place them accordingly. But you do need to request that, so make sure that you follow the link, and I am sure that that is probably, if not already, going to be on the Facebook page. It will be up on the Facebook page soon. There we go. So what does virtual learning look like? It's a combination of what we call synchronous and asynchronous learning, which are big crazy words for meaning like you will be live with the teacher virtually. That's our synchronous learning, where you're going to be on a device in a virtual class, probably through Teams. There's also an element through Schoology, where your student will experience class with other students. Each class period is going to meet like that synchronously 3 times a week, and the schedule will be coming out soon. Each teacher is going to also offer office hours a week for students to ask questions and get one-on-one help. The asynchronous learning, that is what's coming out through the Florida virtual learning. Students are going to be on your device. You're going to be working on Schoology independently. Assignments will be posted. There will be due dates, so you know when everything needs to be submitted. So that's a little bit about what that's going to look like. As far as expectations and recommendations that we have, be professional. If your camera is on, you should be dressed appropriately. Coming to school, not in pajamas, probably a good idea. Okay, school is in session, and we are going to provide a schedule when those classes will be live. But also, if you are not meeting in person synchronously with your class, you should also be working on dependent modules and making sure that you're staying on top of that. Be on Schoology every day. That's kind of one of the ways that we are going to be taking attendance. So making sure that you log into Schoology every day, completing the work on time, attend and participate in synchronous sessions. Okay, those will be recorded, but attendance is really important. I know personally I have some special things planned for when I'm able to see everyone in class. So being there is going to be really important. Use the office hours. If you need extra help, if you have questions, or if you need something clarified, how to submit. In my class, we used Schoology a lot, but I know that some people didn't really have a lot of access and didn't use it as much. So if you need any help with that, that hours are for. Read the feedback on assignments and tests. That's really, really important. We spend a lot of time on that feedback, so make sure you're looking at it and it will help you improve. Checking grades in Schoology. So initially grades are going to be posted in Schoology, and that is going to be the best way to keep track. Okay, and here we go for Ms. Rucker. You are up.
It's Rucker, you're
Ms.
on
Rucker,
mute.
you're muted.
All right, let me try that again. Welcome back. I just wanted to say thank you, 8th grade. Our 8th grade team is amazing, and I'm so appreciative of everything that they do around H.G. Hill Middle. As the 8th grade administrator, I wanted to make sure they describe themselves first, because I didn't want to, you know, upstand them and let you know how amazing I am. So you all know I am the resident basketball player. I am the queen dancer around this building as well. So in 8th grade, we do have a lot of fun with the teachers as well as me, because I'm like the cool administrator. So just so that you all are aware of that as parents and students, they shared a whole lot of information. I want to make sure that you guys are aware that there is a link tree that you can find on our Facebook page. It has a survey to the Title I information that I'll be talking about, and then a lot of other information that the teachers shared with you already. So moving on, I did want to talk about Title I, and at the end of this, you all, I am asking that you go to that survey and we will take a vote as a school. But what are Title I funds? What can they be used for? This helps ensure that we have smaller class sizes, that we have additional teachers and paraprofessionals. H.G. Hill does a really great job of spending our money on teachers so that we can keep class size down. You know, some schools may have a whole lot of things and material things, which is great. However, we spend more of our money on people so that your kids can have more of the one-on-one attention that they need, as close to it with having smaller classroom sizes. We also have additional training for school staff that the Title I funds may be used for, extra time for instruction with our before and after school programs, parent and family engagement activities, and a variety of supplemental teaching materials and equipment. Next slide. Okay. So these plans address how the district and school will implement engagement requirements. As a Title I parent or family member, you have the right to be a part of these plans, and this policy can be found on our Instagram page and our H.G. Hill Facebook page. What are benefits of family engagement for students? Higher grades and test scores, better attendance. And I have to just put a plug in here that H.G. Hill has an amazing job getting our school attendance up. We're actually leading in the district with having our students come to school, so we make it a positive and fun place to be. More positive attitudes and better behavior for our students, higher graduation rates, greater enrollment in post-secondary education. And then engagement for schools and teachers, improved teacher and staff morale, higher ratings of schools and teachers by family, and then more support from families. All right, so what is the SIP? You will hear a lot of acronyms in schools, and it stands for our School Improvement Plan. and it includes the identification of the school planning team and how they will be engaged in this planning process. So we do like a needs assessment and a summary of academic and non-academic data to kind of help make sure we know where our students are aligned. We prioritize goals, strategies, and action steps to help address the academic and non-academic needs of our students, teacher and staff professional development needs, and budgets, and the coordination of resources. The school must include family representatives on our school planning team. So if you are a parent that is interested in all things school and how we make our school great, you can reach out to myself, Dr. Northerton, or Miss Maggie to get involved. You can reach via email. All right, and so what are our school-wide program goals? We have increased academic achievement and growth for our literacy and language arts, increased academic achievement and growth for mathematics, increased student attendance, safe and healthy students, and diverse and supportive school culture and climate for improved behavior. So as you can see, we're doing a lot of great things at HG Hill, and we need your help. All right, our HG Hill Middle School Compact. This is also on the Linktree, I believe, and you all can find that as well. But this is for HG Hill Middle School and the parents of the students participating in activities, services, and programs funded by Title I, Part A of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. Agree that this compact allows how the parents, the entire school staff, and the students will share the responsibility for improved student academic achievement and the means by which the school and parents will build and develop a partnership that will help children achieve the state's high standards. The school parent compact is in effect for this current school year, the 2020-21 school year. As a Title I school, all teachers, parents, and students are required to sign this compact. It will be reviewed with you during your child's conferences and will be kept on file at our school for the purposes of a federal audit. Things are virtual, is a little bit different. And then, like I said, when you see that in the link tree, you guys can sign that at some point and we'll get that back from you guys. All right, so the final thing is the Title I vote. And basically you guys will, like I said, you'll hear me referring to the link tree again. So on our Facebook page, there is an example or a link to tell you how to get there, but it's linktr.ee/survey, and you guys will go on there and you will vote. And basically we're trying to see if you want all of the money that we get for Title I to be used for all of our students or just a portion of the students that only qualify for Title I funds. So again, please refer to our Facebook for more information on Title I. Thank you for your time. And now back to Ms. Powell.
Okay, so we do have a couple questions that have come in. Ms. Rucker, maybe you can answer some of these. Who will teach the high school credit math class, and what calculator, if any, will be needed for said credit math class? Oh, wait, we have one. We have an answer. Ms. Baker already answered that. There we go. On it. I just need to update a little bit faster. Okay, let me get back to some questions here. If the students do not remember their Schoology login information, how can this be obtained?
So this is Dr. Northington. Dr. Jones sent out a message today, and it tells us how to change our passwords. All passwords will be changed. And in addition to that, we'll be making a video tomorrow that will go on our website to show parents how to change the videos or how to change the websites and passwords.
Okay. Will parents get a code for Schoology?
Yes, that is coming from the district. They will receive one.
I believe currently that is the only questions that we have, but we should probably hang on just a few minutes and see if any more come through.
While we're waiting, I wanted to introduce Mr. Bankett, Terrence Bankett. He is our new Dean of Students. Mr. Bankett, would you like to say any words to welcome the 8th graders?
Yes, I can. I am Mr. Terrence Bankett. This is my 10th year in education. I'm so happy to be over at HG Hill. I'm looking forward to meeting all the 8th graders. And if there's anything that you guys need, please do not hesitate to contact me or reach out to me.
Yep, we have some more questions. Okay, who will the new rock band teacher be? And I think that was addressed during the related arts. Are the virtual meetings, are the open houses posted somewhere for people to go back and watch?
They are posted online.
The rock band teacher will be a teacher from HEWITT High School. His name is Mr. Schumann. And when people fill out their questionnaires, where they want to be a part of rock band, he will contact them.
Okay. And sorry. Lastly, school supplies. That's the question. School supplies.
We will have a school supply drive on Monday at HG Hill from 10 until 12, and then 5 till 6. One of our community partners has agreed to give us supplies, and then there's the district school supply, so you all can have supplies. And teachers, if you have a list of supplies, you can go ahead and talk about that.
I'm trying to keep my supplies to a very bare minimum this year, so I'm going to say no, not really. Just please be there, be present, and follow along the lessons in Schoology, and I will be pleased. Anybody else have a school supply request that they would like to put out right now?
No, but I will say, even though we are teaching virtually, you're learning virtually, I think that there is still a need for paper, pens, pencils, possibly highlighters. And I think that those are some of the supplies that will be given out both by our community partner on Monday. So I would take advantage of that, and also by the district. So I think those basic supplies will be provided.
Okay, and I'm sure that the times for the school supply drive probably on social media, no doubt. I think I've seen it on Facebook once or twice, so be sure that you are checking Instagram and Facebook for HG Hill. The links are at the beginning of this PowerPoint when we share that, and I know it's been posted several places, so hopefully you are checking that to keep up to date on what is happening. I know it changes frequently, so make sure you are keeping up and checking all of the posts as we communicate things. This is a great question. Where are the meetings, the open houses, and the teams that we're having now? When to them? Where will they be posted?
I can answer that. The meetings are on YouTube. We still need to upload the one from yesterday, but they will all be on the YouTube channel. So if you go to the HG Hill YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch them all.
Okay, and another question about computer pickup. When will we get info on computer pickups?
So today we had computer pickups, and tomorrow we will resume with the computer pickups from 9 to 12, and then from 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock tomorrow. So once you pull up, just have your student's name, grade, and we'll get the computers, or if you need a hotspot, we will also have hotspots available as well.
Is there a form or a survey that anyone has to fill out before they do that?
They've already completed the surveys, and so at this point, if they need a computer, just please to make sure that you guys still come. And this, I do want to add that you make sure that you allow a little bit of extra time. Some parents were kind of in a rush today and didn't realize that they would have to sign into the computer. So all the computers have been wiped clean as far as like their passwords. So everyone gets a new password. So much has been going on that a lot of kids do not remember how to log in. So everyone's starting fresh. And in order to log on, you have to log on from a school Wi-Fi. So parents are pulling up on the side of the building and signing in, or the kids are signing in and then creating a new password.
Okay, and one last question. Can we use, are we supposed to use our personal laptops or only the school's laptops?
So you are able to use either your own or the school laptop, and we've not heard of, any problems with that happening. And if the student was able to get on during the remote learning when we first got out back in March, then that should not be a problem as well. But again, those passwords will be changing, so you'll have to pay attention to the emails and things that will be coming out to learn how to change your password.
Let me add, I would personally probably use the school's computer, just because all the Schoology, anything that you need to get into is already on the actual desktop. So once you log into the computer, all you gotta do is click the button and it remembers all your information, just so that you don't have to figure out how to log into those websites that you might be using throughout the school year. So if you don't want to have to go through that hassle and just want to be able just to click, to sign in, just click, I would probably say to use the actual school computer.
That is an excellent point. And I know I have been using an iPad and I've had issues trying to use some of the software. So if you are able to use a school laptop, that probably is going to be the easiest, less hiccups along the way. It looks like that is about it. When will we get our schedules?
We are still working on those schedules and loading those in, so just please be patient. It takes time. Even when it's not virtual, it takes a long time to load all the kids and get everybody appropriately scheduled, so that will be coming out soon.
And I can add to that, if the sooner you get in your related arts choice as well, the quicker we can complete those.
Meaning if you have not completed that, like if you want to be in band or choir, we need to know that as soon as possible so that those schedules can be completed.
Okay, looks like we have cleared the Q&As. So thank you everybody who attended tonight. Thank you teachers, staff, for presenting and being here and sharing your wisdom and information. That's all we have. If anyone wants to say something better closing wise, that would be great.
I want to say thank you, staff. I know that you guys are still a couple days shy of having to be back to work, so I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. Parents, thank you for tuning in and sticking with us. We really appreciate you. Again, this is all new for everyone, new territory for us and you all, and so we're just asking that everyone just try their best to be calm, extend grace where it's needed, and we're all in this together. And so we appreciate you all so much. And remember, we're Panther Strong, so we want to make sure that we live up to that. Have a great evening, and thank you so much for attending this evening.